JBakerVlogs here. Welcome to the next gameplay stream of Destiny 2. Well, anyway guys, a happy Sunday night for all those that are watching. And most likely, everything is going pretty good. Well, tonight we continue our grinding stream on characters, and most likely, you know, tonight is the night that I will be staying up till about a good 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning just to make up the whole day of streaming and playing content. Well, tonight when I was getting off of work, I was headed home, and all of a sudden, this lady rear ends me in my new car. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And most likely there was no damage, the paint was just off. I got fortunate that time. So, let me tell you guys what happened a couple years back. It was myself, my dad, and Duncan. We're all going to the San Antonio missions game, and this lady rear-ended me. And she was even on the phone. And I told her, I said, what are you doing? My dad even said that. She said, what are you doing? And I looked, no damage. And, well, anyway, it happened like tonight did. And most likely, she is even going to get her rates high because she hit me, and most likely I think she did it on purpose or it was by accident, and most likely she was shook up because of what she did. And most likely it'll be a day that I won't ever forget. It's just one of those things that evidently just came up and bit me in the rear end. Oh man, I gotta say guys, that was pretty rough around the edges. Evidently, I wanted to say something to her, but unfortunately, I just didn't and stuff. So I just kept my cool, and I said, hey, listen, this is one way road rage begins. Okay? Folks, let me tell y'all something. If you drive, please do not, and I mean do not, be rushy. Do not be tailgating people. I mean, if you drive, don't be doing it, you know. Because one, you're not only going to get into a car accident, you'll end up in somebody else's bumper, which your insurance rates are going to go up. And two, you know, that insurance company has to pay for your accident. And most likely, you know, it's one of those things. Karma is the real butt biter, if you guys know what I'm talking about. You know? And like I said, you know, I'll take off my hat and I'll do it. Use the noggin, okay, guys? I mean, like, seriously. But like I said, it was nothing. No whatever it was. No consequence, no nothing. But No, the lady did apologize. She was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I told her, I was like, "What were you doing?" And she's like, "I had my infant son in a car seat." And I was like, "Well, that doesn't tell me anything. You had to do something in order to hit me. You're either looking at your phone, text messaging, going ding, 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 and having your hand on the steering wheel. And literally, guys, San Antonio has already forbid a lot of drivers. And a lot of times, drivers don't care. They say, well, we don't care what the law states. We can text and drive whenever we want to. Okay, but let me tell you, you hit somebody, that's your fault. I mean, like, seriously, guys, you gotta think. You gotta use the noggin, You gotta have a little common sense, I mean, that's one thing you learn is a little common sense, Just like, they say on signs, this is even in downtown San Antonio. Drink, drive, go to jail. Those are the three things that you have to be,
Operation Caliban, welcome to the show. We've got
that's
several fire
just the
teams
one
missing
thing
beneath
that
the
you got to
arcology.
pay
We
attention.
got one
When you
report a few
drive
hours
in
back,
a
but
city
it's been
such
radio
as San
silence since
Antonio,
then.
you
This is
always
combat search
got
and
to
rescue
be
in
on the
extremely
alert.
hostile
You
territory.
got to drive
The
with
Hive are
caution.
notorious for their cruelty. Expect the worst.
If you get a text
Those guardians
message,
are my
answer it
responsibility.
later when you
Get
get
in,
to a
get out,
destination.
and don't die.
Answer it when you feel like you need to, because if your hands are on the wheel and you're, I'm just giving advice. I'm not trying to boss y'all around. I'm trying to tell y'all that safety has to come first, Safety always, remember that one word, always has to come first. Letting y'all know. You see how big the city of San Antonio is, It is a big city with over 1,500,000. Or it could be over 2,500,000. Like I said, you can't take your eyes off the road, because that is one way you're going to end up in somebody else's bumper, or you'll end up hurting yourself, which apparently, I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, I'm just telling y'all, safety comes first. You gotta think about your safety and the other people's safety. That's all I'm saying, Because if you don't, you get into an accident, your insurance rates go through the roof. And then tomorrow I gotta call this lady. Well, I'll tell you her name. She sent me her phone number, and recent. No, that ain't it. Trying to think of what her name is. I think I had her phone number somewhere.
Looks like the Hive don't want guests.
Her name was
I can crack these.
Maria Rodriguez. That's her name. And yeah. And most likely, guys, you know, she was the one that rear-ended, you know. Like I said, if you end up hurting yourself or anyone else, you get into a car accident, that's on you. You know. And now, her insurance is going to go up. You know. You know, that paint, she's going to pay for it. Her insurance company is going to pay for it. I guarantee it. I mean, like I said, you know, next time she better use that noggin of hers, because next time it'll get herself. You know, if she was a head-on collision, if she did that, it would have been her getting seriously injured and also hitting somebody, you know, hitting somebody that hard could literally, you know, put them close to the steering wheel. You know. But like I said, guys, you gotta have a lot of safety when operating a motor vehicle. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I'm not trying to boss anybody around, but you gotta realize safety comes first. That's the number one thing. You take your eyes off the road, you are going to end up somewhere that you don't want to end up in. You know. I'm saying it, and I'm going to continue to say it. You know. If her insurance does not pay for it,
I'm getting a lot of hits about
she's going to write me a check.
I don't know what you're walking into, Caliban,
And
but keep your eyes
hopefully,
up. I want to see you all
I hope
alive
they
at the
fix
end of
this problem.
I think
Because
alive is the bare
if they
minimum we
don't,
should shoot for.
I'll take them to court over
Sloan? Are you there?
Because that's a brand new car that I got.
Already took my ghost. Please.
You know,
You hear me? Caliban?
I mean, like
Caliban,
I said,
how are
guys,
you
you know.
Sir, they're not responding.
Like I said, you're going to have to think about safety. Safety has to always come first, no matter what. Okay, requires a level 29, so that's a 386 in power level. Okay.
I don't understand. That Guardian should
be
right around
it's the
here.
same.
It's
The same in the city of San Antonio. You know, this is what gets people killed every year in car accidents, because one nitwit in particular decides, oh, I'm gonna drink and drive. That's not safe. That's not using safety. The number one reason why I call somebody a nitwit is because they're not using their brains. And brains is something that all of us have. You know, I'm sorry if I insult somebody. Please don't get mad at me, because I'm telling you this. I'm just making it as a point and an example that all of us should take safety seriously. Especially when you operate a motorized vehicle. There are rules and regulations that all of us have to apply
Wait,
to.
hold on.
You know, guys, when I'll tell you,
Some kind of summoning seal. There's a
Duncan
network
was
of
caught
magic
up in
running
the
deep into the
situation where
arcology,
this lady
powered by
decides to
void
hit her.
light. They're using
Or
void
decides
light
to hit him.
summon something down there.
And scraped his truck really good.
Anyone there?
And
I just heard somebody. Commander Zavala,
the
can
lady
you
got
hear
mad
me?
at him saying,
Yes.
"Oh,
we can
you
hear
hit
you.
my windshield with
Thanks,
rocks."
the traveler. I can barely hear you.
And it didn't
Let
do
me get to a
any
better
damage.
position.
The hive can't summon anything without those
And
crystals.
most likely, it was that bad, you know. But like I said, I'm gonna call the lady tomorrow. She's gonna give me an estimate on the damage, and most likely, they are going to get that. They are going to fix it. And if they don't, I'm gonna ask her to write me a check. And that check is going to go into my savings account, and most likely I'm going to tell her, I'm going to say, next time you better drive with caution, because if a cop sees you do that, you're going to get a ticket. When you're yielding, your foot is on the brake,
Take a
not
three
the
here.
accelerator.
Unknown fire team, do you copy?
We copy. Are there
Once
others
your
with
foot touches that
No, just
accelerator,
us down here.
you will go into somebody. And I'm being serious. And that was what happened tonight, guys. I mean, please don't take everything like in a way where I'm telling y'all what to do. You know, I mean, you gotta, that's the number one word, safety. Safety always has to come first, regardless, you know. And like I said, you know, if you don't use safety, I encourage you to use safety. Because one, like I said. Okay, getting back to the part where we're talking about, well, Duncan got hit and he had to get a insurance claim and stuff. What the heck is going on with my screen? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. And like I said, you know, in my old car, I mean, this was during the time that Duncan was here, and I was getting ready to film for the San Antonio missions that night. So I was about to get on US Highway 10. Well, 10 is always the 90. Highway 90 and stuff. But it was 10. But anyway, I was yielding, and this lady, well, she was on her phone, not paying attention.
We came down here as a squad of 9.
So she
Got
ended
picked off
up
one by
going
one.
in my
Watched
rear
a
end.
wizard rip the light out of my
Bam.
best friend and funnel it into
My
some
dad
kind
says,
of crystal.
They're
what the heck are
harvesting
you doing?
Guardians.
The lady was on her cell phone, not paying attention, not using safety, nothing. So she just sat there, and I looked at both cars
These are
and
all Guardians.
I was like, you know, there ain't no damages. I mean, but now I have to talk to this lady tomorrow because, you know, it's crazy, guys, because I mean, things are crazy. Yeah. You know, I'm not trying to judge people. But what I'm implying to is this could save your life. Like I said, I care about y'all. I'm concerned for your safety. But in the long run, y'all gotta think about safety. Because that's the number one thing that has to happen. Say for example, at my job, we always have safety, regardless. One safety incident, and boy howdy, you could be either facing a coaching or getting automatically terminated from your job. And most likely that right there would be a bad idea. You know, just saying. Why is it not going to the right chat? Hey, Icy Polaron, how you doing? Guy Bolas. What's that? But when you think about safety, you know, safety always has to come first. Especially in the job, our everyday lives, you know, all that. Right. I think I said enough. I think you guys get the picture. Remember that word, safety. Say, Uriah. Wait, what? Say, Uriah, Ball, Vanity, Quattro. And then there's like ends. Ow. But yeah. I mean that's the thing that you guys need to just be aware of. You like apples? Oh, same here. I love apples. They're really good.
We've been able to use the void light
They
against
say
the
the
hive
green
twice
apple
now.
is really sweet.
Really?
I mean, that's
Then my friends
what
didn't
it
die for
is.
nothing.
Right, anyway.
Keiko, we're coming to you. I know what to do. We have to turn the crystals against the hive.
No, don't come down here. But there are no powered crystals in this chamber. What's plan B? I take it back. Together, we're gonna end this.
You have another plan?
Nope. Same plan. Give Sloan my regards.
Oh, Parapath. Yeah. But, like I said, her insurance company is going to pay for it. And if not, that's a bummer in my place. I mean, I hope. hope that her insurance company pays for the damages. Because if her car didn't take no damage and mine did, that right there gets her rates up.
She sacrificed herself. You did not die in vain. It's time. Wherever you are, thank you. We won't forget what you did today.
Thanks. So I need 3 enhancement cores. The pulse rifle, I want it to, I guess, a hand cannon? Yeah, that 374 needs to go in my scath lock. You know, this may be the second time in 2 years, or yeah, this may be the second time in 2 years if I ever had somebody that would run in my rear end. I'm like, you know,
The Vanguard has detected a spike in hive energy coming from deep below the surface of Mars. Nokris, a dangerous hive heretic, is leading some kind of operation to corrupt the planet's core. Take him out, Guardian. We can't risk losing Mars to the hive.
like I said, you better think safety when you get out on those roads. Because if you don't, you will end up somewhere, either in a transformer pool or even in somebody's bunker. Like I said, you better take safety seriously. Because, you know, insurance companies may have accident forgiveness.
Nokris.
Some
That name
may
sounds
not.
familiar.
He's one of Oryx's sons. Nokris was weak in strength but had a brilliant mind. He abandoned Oryx and sought forbidden power.
These crystals are pure crystallized soulfire. They must be the source of the energy spark.
But, like I said, safety is what all of us have to do. Dude, throw it at the crystal. Good job.
Look at this place. It's disgusting.
That's hive corruption. We can't risk any more of it. So get moving.
No, hold on. I'll be right back. Alright, much better now. I feel like my guts were just getting squeezed. Just taking the life out of me instead. Ooh, bless me. But like I said, y'all need to take everything I say seriously. Because it will save your life if you do those things. Not telling you what to do. I'm telling you, safety comes first. I just hope the insurance company can take care of my situation. I mean, there's just, ow. There's just times, guys, people drive crazy. people don't watch what they're doing. They have their eyes on their cell phone, not even paying attention to what they're supposed to be doing. There's one thing that you have to do, guys. I mean, I'm trying to tell y'all what safety represents. And it represents, you know, you gotta share the road. One thing that you have to do. Because the road just don't belong to you. There's a lot of other people besides yourself. You, me, everyone.
Looks like that's our target, Nocris. Careful, Guardian. He's pulsing with soul fire.
But like I said, it was no. It was no significant damage, which I got thankful for. But no, I'm just glad that if her insurance company pays for my damage, then I'll be happy. If not, then it's gonna have to be on the car for the rest of its life. And I just got that thing. You know? No. She should have just paid attention. Instead, she had to push on the wrong pedal. But like I said, accidents happen. It's not the end of the world.
Excellent work, Gunner. Mars is safe. For now.
I'm gonna be back, guys. Stay tuned.